Hello and welcome to another edition of Fours and Sixes with me, Swadhab Swaminathan. In today's program, I'll be talking to you about the match between Kolkata Knight Riders and Mumbai Indians. Two teams who have had contrasting games. Calcutta obviously have played 3 and won 2. Mumbai Indians yet to open the account after 2 games. With me to talk about that fixture, as always, is Venkatesh B. Hello, Venkat. Welcome to the show.
Hi, sir.
So first up, I'm just going to ask you a bit about Mumbai Indians. When they did what they did at the auction, it was very clear that it was primed at future success and not really winning in 2022. You've seen them for 2 games. Do you think that they may not even make the go deep in the tournament?
I mean, it is too early to say knowing Mumbai's past history, but again, that's what the thing is like with the new format where you're going to play some teams only once and other teams like twice. It makes it a little bit complicated, so it will be interesting. So, which is why the game against like Kolkata is going to be key for Mumbai Indians. Another, if they lose this game, they're going to find themselves in at least like waist deep water. But all said and done, like Mumbai still have the team. I guess they still have the team to overpower any side on any given day. But yes, they need their key players to just step up their game a little bit. They still don't seem to click. It's like very unique thing which we see with Mumbai Indians season after season. They always seems they are like
very
they
slow
get
starters.
the blend. They have the familiar faces in the team, but still they somehow don't manage to start together, in the right track. So, and this season seems to be no exception.
And any with respect to how their battings come about, Tim David's not really fired, although it's extremely early days to say that he's not really a batter for Indian conditions. Apart from David, Rohit Sharma yet to get clicking. Ishan Kishan's had a couple of good knocks. Surya yet to play. So do you think there could yet be, when their batting clicks, there is enough weapons in there to just
Of course, like you said, Surya Kumar Yadav is yet to play. So I think he's gonna be available for the game against Kolkata Knight Riders. So if he's fit, it's gonna be a very close contest. It's opens a slot completely, which makes completely one slot just automatically strengthens by his arrival. And he's a very good player of spin. Remember, Kolkata have Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narayan, and then who would you need? It's a player like Surya Kumar Yadav you need in the team. So his presence is gonna be a major addition to Mumbai Indians. And am I concerned about Tim David at this stage? I wouldn't say yes, because yes, he's just obviously has gone for big money, and that pressure will always be there, especially when you come to a franchise like Mumbai Indians, which are the most successful franchise in the league. So that sort of pressure will be there. But the only thing that might worry is how he is facing the spinners. He didn't look convincing in the previous game. So if that is.
But considering he's played and been successful in the PSL, would you say that he may have?
I mean, like you said, it's PSL he has had some success, but again, this is the IPL is at least one level up. I know PSL is not bad at all. Don't get me wrong here. PSL is a really good league, but IPL is at least one level up in certain ways. And teams are lot more but again, you never know. The conditions are totally different. Like Pakistan, India, yes, it is more flat decks and everywhere, all said and done, but the spin, the pitches, it's totally different. So I think if the quality of spinners is given in operation at IPL, so I think he might struggle, but again, it doesn't.
And are they also missing both Trent Bolt and Quinton de Kock, who used to do extremely specialized roles for the franchise?
I think they are definitely missing more than Quinton de Kock. I think they definitely miss Trent Bolt, he was getting them the early wickets in the power play. That was one of the straight away you're putting the opponent in the back foot. Quinton de Kock, I don't think they're missing, because Ishan Kishan is I would say, in my opinion, he is a upgrade of Quinton, because he's also free flowing and is an aggressive, and if he gets going, he's going to be hard to stop. So I don't think they're going to miss QDK a lot. But yes, Trent Bolt, yes, definitely.
Moving on to KKR, obviously, even if they won or two, the one, I wouldn't say an issue right now, but one thing that's presented itself in 3 games so far is the form of that top order. Venki Iyer has had a couple of failures. Nitish Rana not really backing up the big money signing at the auction. Any thoughts on that?
I think it's similar to how it was a couple of seasons back as well. Kolkata, that's been their problem. They still don't seem to get the batters. Yes, they have gone back to the auction and picked Nitish Rana again. Venkatesh Iyer is there. Iyer, I think, might be just a bit rustiness or something. Probably he might still fine runs. But Nitish Rana,
And
Ajinkya
and,
Rahane,
and in the first few games at least, Shreyas is supposed to be the bridge between the openers and the lower order hitters. He hasn't
he,
yet.
yeah, like, yes, like you said, I get where you're going, but I would still say it's early days. Shreyas, given the form he has been in the off late, he has been in stupendous form. So I don't see him like kind of missing out on like, I mean, big scores for a long time. I think it's like probably like against Mumbai, he might begin like find it to his liking. So
His
I'm not
home
overly concerned.
franchise.
Yeah, it's not. I'm too concerned about Shreyas Iyer. But the issue is like if Venki Iyer, Ajinkya Rahane, Nitish Rana don't contribute much, I think that's when they'll like really start facing issues because like other quality they have like quality opposition coming out and they can't like yes they got away against Punjab but any other team if they put a lot more pressure I think they're gonna like succumb to it.
And just to round out this chat, obviously we are expecting Pat Cummins to start maybe in place of Sam Billings or maybe in other place some other overseas.
I think he could come in place of Tim Southey as well.
Exactly, another swing bowler, classical swing bowler. Cummins, I wouldn't say let KKR down, but Cummins was an under. He kind of punched below his weight last year. What sort of Cummins do you expect to see this year?
I mean, given the form he has been, if we get Cummins, like the Cummins that we know of, is going to be
And
like
fast bowlers have enjoyed
exactly
bowling
Mumbai, and
this
it's
year.
going to be like a lovely, like lively tracks. If he's going to get his outswingers like going, and it's going to be like that's what makes IPL the contest it is, right? Like we like watching the best in the business, and like imagine Pat Cummins against Rohit Sharma hitting him over covers like he did in Adelaide. Come on, man, that's like just like
While moving his stumps.
yeah, just like just goosebumps moment. This like that's what you get you like for. And yeah, hopefully if Pat Cummins comes and he'll fit straight away into the level. And yeah, that's I think that will make it KKR even more strong, given the bowling like Pat Cummins, Varun Chakravarti.
It's a lot of
Sunil
overs
Narine,
that
yeah,
straight
exactly.
away locked.
Umesh Yadav.
Yeah.
Like what more can you ask?
That's all for another edition of Fours and Sixes. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Stay safe.